Hello, matricians. It's 29th of August. As usual, we are holding this AMA on a regular basis with our CEO, Mr. Owen Tao. Since we have some deliverables and we would like to make use of this AMA to announce what we have achieved, and particularly for the topics that interest most of the community members. Then the second part, we will go on to the question and answer sections. For this month, we have over 90 questions from our community. Some are, I think the reason that we have this many questions is because some newcomers and they raise many questions which they can find from our website. But still, I select some of them and then to be asked in this AMA. And in this AMA, as usual, we have 9 questions and for our CEO Owen to address. So let's start with the first session, which is about the progress that we have made according to our roadmap. So Owen, are you ready to start?
Yeah. Hi, Eric. Hi, community.
Okay, good. So would you like to give us an update about the deliverables according to our roadmap? I think you have some exciting stuff that going on, and we would just like to hear that. Owen, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Eric. In the past months, we have almost finished almost all the work in our old roadmap. And the most important work in this month is to put the Manta onto our main network. After this work have been finished, and we will start to connect all kinds of the GPU machine to our main network, and they can rent out their computing power to gain the rewards, such as man. Yeah. And this work has been almost finished, and we have already made a list who will be invited to our close testing, who will be the first group of partners can use our GPU computing power in our Manta system, such as. Besides that, and the most important thing in August is that we have finished the most of the work of our cooperations with the TBEA. Yeah, and this project has been testing over 9 months, and we have already fixed most of the bugs. And in the next month, this program will officially launches. Yeah, and that's the I think the most important things happened in the August. I'd like to share to all of you. Yeah.
Okay, great, Owen. You have many exciting stuff going on. So before I have a summary about this progress, I would like to point by point according to a roadmap and see what we have achieved so far. So point 1 is actually for the first bi-weekly report for August, it is 99% work with matured platforms for NFT trading. Do you think this will be 100% by end of August?
It won't be 100% because I think there will still some details we can make it better. Yeah. So in functionally, we have already finished all the main work of this project. Yeah.
Okay, so the 1% is to kind of fine tune the functions in case some bugs happens. Am I right?
Yeah. Till now, we can use all the functions in the first part. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, and then second point is an ecosystem of NFT for the trading of computing power, algorithmic models and data, which is 98% by 15th of August. Can we assume 100% for this by end of the month?
Till now, in fact, the NFT trading of the algorithms and the models and the data, we have already all of them. And for the computing power, we still have some space we can improve our performance, yeah, such as uh, we can connect all kinds of the GPU computing power to our main network. So we have already finished you can use it right now, but in the future it still be a long time work. We will improve it and we can make most of the details better and better. And also,
So
I think this project will also be a very important part in our next roadmap. Yeah, and we will offer more functions and details about this part.
okay, so can I say that for the roadmap back in July, this function is kind of 100% finished, just because we have to upgrade on a regular basis and even include in a
Yeah,
new roadmap. So we won't mark it as 100% because we have some new things to be added on, right?
yeah,
Okay, good. And then the third point is about the generalized automatic machine learning, which is 94%. So this part, I think most of the community members are most interested at. So could you, do you think we can have 100% by end of the month?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the mainnet can be deployed to the mainnet by end of the month.
Yeah, and I think in the beginning of the next month, we will start it to our partners to start the testing work. Yeah,
Testing.
after all
Okay.
of them, and we
I
will
see.
uh, open it to the public and for the business running.
And also this include the GPU mining. I mean to rent the computing power and get rewards.
Yeah,
This will be also be on the mainnet, right?
yeah, and I think in the operation process, and there should be lots of the improvement work we need to do in the future, yeah, such as the how many rewards you will get when you rent out your GPU computing power. Yeah, I think it will be a process, and I think the market will give us the best price for this service.
Okay, so Owen, are you saying that we can deploy the mainnet to mainnet by end of the month or early next month? It's just because we have to continuous upgrade it. So you may expect some bugs or things like that, and also some optimize of functions on an ongoing basis. Can I say that? Is my assumption
Yeah,
right? Okay, good. So to magicians, I think the answer is clear. And to give more context to this question is because um, there was a crisis of COVID-19 in Beijing, I think in June, July, those months, and that caused the delay of the deliverables of the relevant stage. I think it's stage 5. So that's why that we have some sort of delay because we have to close the office because of the crisis of COVID-19 back then. Yeah, and now as Owen said, we can say that 99% finished because it's ongoing basis. We have to keep upgrading it. And all the items that we listed in the roadmap have been delivered. Particularly, we will have the Mentor deployed to the mainnet by end of the month or early next month. And also there will be GPU mining in the format of renting the GPU power and then get rewards in main, and there will be improvement towards that. So I think that concludes the first part of the progress update from Owen, and thanks Owen for that. Okay, Owen, shall we go on to the second part of this AMA, please?
okay.
Do you need to answer the call later?
No.
No. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So 9 questions. Um, the first question is from Chiu Dim. The question is, there are so many platforms with the same idea as Matrix AI. Not really, I think. What great technology and features will you offer the community that sets it apart from other platforms? And what strategy did you use to make Matrix AI worth in the market? Owen, I think this is an old question, and Chili Dim can refer to many TikTok series that we have. I think this was one of the questions that I asked in AMA last year, and then we have a series of articles elaborating this, and you can refer to that. But to show respect, and I will again ask Owen to answer this question. Owen.
Yeah, in fact, I don't think there are many platforms as same
Right.
idea as Matrix, and yeah, there should be some cloud computing projects, but Matrix is very different because we will offer the decentralized computing power distributed platform, and at the same time, we will make the model, the algorithm, and also the data into eyesight with the people who they can trade them on any kinds of the blockchain platform. I think this is very different with the other projects. And at the same time, because the till now the Web 3.0 is very hot. In the future, if the future is about the Web 3.0 and also the artificial intelligence, I think the privacy computing is very important in that stage. So in Matrix, will offer the decentralized computing power, which is we can keep the user's data and their personal information very security, and so I think we will have lost the advantage in the next stage. So that's my answer. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Owen. I think, Jill Dim, you can refer to the previous article series on this. What sets Matrix AI apart from others or different from others? You can refer to that article series. And just now, Owen just mentioned about the Web3, and he just delivered a keynote speech in the Web3 forum, and this is another points that he would like to add to this point, because the article series, I think, is last year, so there would be some elements. There was a PPT upload to the announcement. Unfortunately, it is in Chinese. If you are interested, you can download from the announcement and then you Google translate it, and then it can enrich your knowledge on this aspect. Okay, second question. Bin Zoy. The question is, the community is an essential resource for every project. How are you going to educate the community that Matrix AI you offer them is long-term? Do you have the funds and a strong team to be able to develop this project in the future? Owen?
Yes, I agree with you. The community is very important for every project in till now and in the future. But in our opinion, I don't think that everyone need to use the Matrix AI's networks services directly, because I think that the services we offered is about we support all kinds of the applications and the platform. So you can use other the service and the applications offered by the third party, and which is supported by us. We have already operated this project over 5 years, and in the future we will have a plan to run it in a longer and longer time. So we have funds to support the projects, and all all the target we need to achieve in the future. Yeah.
Okay, just something to align. What Owen just say is the community is very important and it's critical to all projects. And Matrix is a project that is inclusive or open, that it can work with other applications or other platforms. And that's our attitude towards the competition or competition. When it comes to education, what Owen is trying to say is it is very important, probably because of the language barrier. It's very important. We have been doing that in many different ways. For example, we have regular Tech Talk series. We have regular progress updates. We have regular AMAs to provide transparency. And we have different admin forms to collect feedbacks, etc. All this way is to form kinds of bilateral communication between the project team and the community. So we know better what would be the response or what's in the priority of the community. But having said that, it's not all priority will be the same as the project team. And that's what Owen trying to say. Nowadays, DYOR, do your own research, is super important. And this is a good sign for the crypto space as it's getting more mature. And it's not just like you can be a millionaire overnight by just putting some money in a project and then you can get rich easily. It's not like that anymore. So Owen was saying that you can try to use different apps or different products that you can enrich your understanding about the Matrix AI. And when Binzo is talking about the longer term, we have been operating for over 5 years, and this is not. There are not so many projects that can withstand for this long. So we will still be here, and we'll be holding a cautious attitudes towards the market, and we will still set our feet on ground to keep developing. And as Owen just mentioned, it's 99%, it's level 100%. That means we will keep working on that. So don't worry about that. Okay. Thanks, Owen. And questions from Stop here. Tell us a little bit about security. Have you done an audit of Matrix AI platform? Are these smart contracts error-free? What are the test results? Yeah, I think this question makes sense because there are many more hackings or scams or phishing, particularly for the NFTs. So yeah, I think this question makes sense. Owen, do you have anything to share with us, please?
Yes. At first, our mainnet had already online almost 4 years, and we have never met any kinds of the smart contract attacked. So I think our mainnet is safe enough. But I don't think there's anyone who can tell others their smart contract is error-free. But I think our mainnet is safe enough. Yeah, and also before our mainnet launches, we have already invited some companies. They have audited our some codes in our mainnet, such as the computing lab in the Tsinghua University. Yeah, so I think the security is no problem for the Matrix AI network.
Okay, so stop here. You can feel relieved, okay, about the security issue. Touch wood. All right, and Mercy Cuckoo, I have a question. Staking and yield farming mechanism of projects attracts a lot of attention for investors to earn passive income. Can you tell us about the passive income opportunities that Matrix AI will offer to investors and its advantage over other alternatives? Owen?
Yeah, in fact, in right now, in our mainnet, you can staking man to create one validator nodes, or you can run mining miner nodes, which can get rewards in man already. Yeah, we have this function right now, and in the future, we'd like to add more use case for the man, and maybe more DeFi projects or other kinds of projects. You can use mine to do lots of the things and earn more man in our ecosystem.
Okay. So shall we continue to the next question?
Yeah.
Okay. Marian Bourne, Matrix AI focus on NFT and Metaverse. So I would like to know why team decided to create product within the NFT and Metaverse. How much potential do you see in the future of for the both?
At first, the NFT and the Metaverse is not the only key target in our next roadmap, but it's there will play a very important roles in our future plan. I think this is not we choose the NFT and the Metaverse, but the Metaverse and NFT choose Matrix, because you know, in the Metaverse and also the Web 3.0 world, and the privacy computing will be very important, and the decentralized world needs lots of the kinds of the decentralized computing power, which is can offered by Matrix. And also for the NFT products, in our opinion, in fact, we don't want to the traditional NFT trading business. But I think we think the data and the algorithm of the artificial intelligence will be really valued assets in the metaverse world and also the Web 3.0. So that's why we will mint them into the NFT, which can keep the scientists their rights. They can make the algorithm and data which is created by them really belong to them. And in another hand, they can trade them very easily to get their rewards by their work. Yeah, that's why we will do lots of the work in the NFT and the metaverse industry. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Owen. Well said. A good statement. It's not we choose NFT or Metaverse. Is NFT or Metaverse choose Matrix. Okay, very good point. So it's just like it's the trend of the technology. We just ride on the trend and then see what Matrix AI can contribute to this trend and ride on this trend for growth for next state. Yeah, so we can put it that way. Yeah, and then Postcard has a question. So far, over $4 trillion. Yeah, $4 trillion is invested in BRI, Belt and Road Initiative. And there are over 4,000 projects active on BRI. Has Matrix involved in any of those projects? If yes, how? Hey, Postcard, you should have read our article series. We have, I think, at least 3 series talking about this and have a summary on this. But anyway, I will ask Owen to see whether there's any new insights to share with us. Owen?
Yeah, the BRI is a very huge program in Asia, and it includes all lots of the part in it. For Matrix, right now we have the most important part we have involved is about the resources and such as the smart electrical platform and such as the project we have cooperated with the TBEA. Yeah, we will offer lots of the artificial intelligent algorithm in the such as the mining industry in the west part of China, and also the such as the electrical industry. Yeah, we will offer lots of the algorithm and models in this part. And after that, and the all kinds of the services, that all kinds of the algorithm we have done, we will put them into our Magneto platform, and in the future, any factory or any group who need this kinds of algorithm and services, they can use them through our Magneto platform. Yeah, that's what we are doing in the BRI project.
Okay, so yeah, both could refer to previous article series, and you would be excited. Yeah. Jerry, hello, Owen. In the hash rate, it looks like sometimes APOC, the green mining machines are active. They take a lot of rewards. Matrix is maintenance some epochs, right? From who are these epochs? Because of owners get compensations. I'm not sure whether I follow the question. I want to understand what happened with the these epochs and who get the reward. So yeah, the question is just make it simple. Is epoch still active for some, and who got the rewards? Yeah.
And first, these epochs machines are belong the users in our community. They bought them a couple years ago, and the owner of the epochs will get the rewards. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know who got the rewards. I mean, definitely the owners who purchased the epochs. And for Matrix, we are just out of goodwill to provide free maintenance because the mining machine companies is no longer in service. So that's our stand. So, Jerry, who got the rewards? It would be the epoch, the mining machine owners who purchase. And I'm not sure whether we have the list, and if we have, should it be published or not? Yeah, but definitely we provide kinds of free maintenance for these owners to own kinds of purchase or the like. Even the green machine companies are no longer in service. Yeah, that's our stand. Yeah. All right. Again, Boscott. 1 year from now, how many GPU mining machines do you expect to provide computer resources to Matrix blockchain? So 1 year from now, meaning 2023, how many GPU mining machines do you expect to provide computing resources?
It's a question which is hard to answer for me. We have already reached some kinds of the cloud computing center. They'd like to share their some of them computing power. They like to connect them to our mainnet when our mainnet launches. And also we have already found some customers. They will use our mainnet platform. So I think in the coming year, I think the first target for us, we would like to introduce enough GPU computing powers into our network, which can support the applications and the partners their can meet their needs, in the coming year, such as the AI artists and some companies, they have already decided to use our Menta platform. So that's our target. I don't know the exactly number is, but this is our target. We need to meet their need at first. Yeah, this is our deadline, our basic line. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's go on to the last question from Omer59. You say you enhance partners such as Beidou, Deyang, TBEA. Isn't crypto illegal in China? How will you receive payment from these partners with Main?
Yeah, the thing is, at first, you are right. Yeah, at first, the crypto is illegal in China, and the cooperation with these kinds of the company or the government, we will divide it into two parts. The first part is the development work, such as we will design some kinds of the algorithm, the artificial intelligence algorithm for TBEA and maybe Deyang government. In this kind of the corporation, they will pay us by the official currency. Yeah. And in the other hand, if they like to use our computing power in the future to support the algorithm we provided to them, they need to use man, but they will pay us man directly. We have some partners, the third party partners companies, they will offer the services. They will get the currency from them, and they will translate them into the man and pay it to us, and we will distribute it to the users who will offer the computing power. Yeah, that's how the business will running. Yeah.
Thanks, Owen. So yes, there's a total of 9 questions to be addressed by Owen, and that concludes the second part of this AMA, and that also concludes this AMA as well for August. Okay, so because of the COVID-19, we have sort of delay, and now we're kind of 99%. And by end of this month or early next month, the Menta will deploy to the mainnet, and then there will be testing partner as well. We have announced that. For the GPU mining, it will be in the form of the renting the computing power and get rewards in main, and it will be also available together with Menta. Yeah, and Owen has addressed 9 questions from the community, and I think one point is very important is we hold an open kinds of attitude towards any competition or partnerships, and it's too early to say any competitions. I think parties can work along together, and education is super important, and we have been doing that, and we will keep doing that. Yeah, and for the technology part is it is the trend of the time, and we just ride on the time and ride on the trend, and then grow ourselves and grow our community. And we have been active in the BRI. We have been working with partners, and they will pay our service in other formats, just like Owen described. So don't worry about that. And as for the security, touch wood, safe. Okay, and that's the end of the AMA. Thanks, Owen. Thanks, Machine. Till next time, to send us your questions, and we'll screen them and then select them and then address them in the AMA in September. Thank you very much. Have a good time. Bye. Bye, Owen.